morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me again. If you're new here, I do bullet journal videos and sit down videos, and I basically just video chronologue the things I want to in my life and share that with you. So, as promised, I'm here to show you my January setup in my new bullet journal. So we're just going to dive right in because I am tired. I am home today because as you can probably hear, I am sick. I am so sick. It is December 27th. I am so exhausted. I got a Fitbit as one of my Christmas presents. I got this pretty little ring. So, the last thing you saw in my book was this spread with my word of the year and my card of the year. So I went and I sat down and I drew a card for January. And funnily enough, the turtle came out. And I thought, no, that's my 2020 card. And I put it back. And then my tarot deck, and then the deck gave me the mouse. And it talked about how in the description, if someone's doing this, they're being nitpicky. I took that as a sign and said, all right, fine, you win. I went back to the turtle. So, my theme for January continues into turtles. So we have my January splash page with the turtle on it. And I did already set up because I don't really like planning on camera. I find planning on camera really interferes with my enjoyment of it. So for the time being, I'm just going to set them up and walk you through it. So we have turtles for the month of January again. On the left-hand page, we have my intentions. For the icons to color in as I finish my intentions this month, I have little turtles or the hexagonal shape that are on the shells. My intentions are to get an amazing placement review, sell 5 paintings, have a date night every week, to do some altar work, to use my tarot journal. More on that is coming. I'm going to film a planner lineup and share that, and to use my power sheets. That'll also be forthcoming. Organize my desk to observe the full and new moon, lose 5 pounds, read the Yoga of Eating, read 2 books, to do Cal's painting, to work on This Is a Work Thing, make the poster for it, to have a big friend game night, to have a gathering with some of my friends from my congregation, to attend every single day of placement, and for my final class in school to get a mark in the high 90s. So those are my intentions. If I get one, I'll color it in. Now I have my schedule, which I always have, and the content I'm putting on this is slightly different because I have a new spread, as you will see in a minute. So what goes on here is my schedule, so appointments and things like that. I have a new way of keeping on top of the little bits that I never really did the greatest with. So I've got my stuff, or I've got my schedule. This might shift as I continue to use this new spread. We shall see. For right now, it's got appointments. This is my new spread. I got this from Boho Berry. I don't know where she got the idea from. I'll link one of the videos that shows the original video that shows her. You can use this on a weekly layout. So this is like a modification on the Alistair method. So you write on this section the tasks. And you have a little column for every day and then a column for if it's been moved forward. So this is for the month of January. I have 31 days and then a column for move forward. So if I want to, the things I want to actually do, I put on this list. When I plan to get it done, I put a dot. So book with Laura. She comes back on the 3rd and she said we can plan our specific time of booking on the 3rd. So I gave that a little dot. If I don't do it on the 3rd, I will put a forward arrow. And this is where I decided to write on a monthly schedule all of the things, not my appointments, but the things I want to do. Like I have my February plan with me here. I wrote in all the things I want to do that refer to information in my previous bullet journal, so that information doesn't get lost. I have all of the videos I plan to do for the month of January. I have the things I want to do. So basically, these are tasks I want to do that I don't want to forget about. And there's a little bit more space, so I can add a few more. And this is just monthly. And then I've actually been doing it here on a weekly basis. So this was last week's. And it felt really good. A bunch of this stuff got done. So I use it for weekly for all the things I need to do every day to make sure I don't forget them, and for the extra things. So I really like how this spread is working out. This is this week's. There's a lot of migrating areas. These are ones coming. These are all items being migrated. So I will have one of these set up for the first week of January, and maybe I'll set that up with you. So I have been using this, and I really love it. It makes me feel like I'm being super productive. So I wanted to have it on a monthly scale. Next we have my calendar, same as always. This one's my symptom calendar. I just left the boxes be individual. Then we have my moon manifest and release. In my last video, my November setup, which you can find linked up above, I wrote release and manifest. And then during the video, I said, well, I should have put manifest and release, because I manifest in the morning and I release in the evening. So I have, in fact, been writing in the mornings. In the top half of the square, I write something I'm manifesting for the day. And then in the evenings, in the bottom half, I write something I'm releasing for the day. So this is my manifest and release. M/R. That's this calendar. And I love this. It's still not perfect, but I love, like, my use of it's still not perfect, but I love it. My remember and appreciate, where I write down something to remember every day and something I appreciate every day. My I am proud and I see magic. I write down something I'm proud of every day and something I experience that's just magical. My Zach and Cameron. This is my husband and my son, so I write down something just to be thinking of them. And those are my spreads for January. Pretty simple. The only thing that's really been added for my monthly spreads this month is this one. We shall see how things develop as time goes on. However, before I end this, let's just quickly set up this. Let's just quickly set up this spread on my weekly format. So, I don't really like having a lot of labels, like titles, so I'm just going to write up at the top. What you do is you write the days of the week and then a little arrow to signify that if you don't get it done, you're gonna you write the days of the week and then a little arrow. So if you have a weekly task item that you don't end up getting done, you have a way to indicate you're moving it forward in your book. Then you just do 2 lines. Now this one I really like. I put a lot of notes in this, and this helps me keep information I don't want to lose. So there's not enough room for decoration, so I'm just gonna there. Just give a bit of blue so it still ties in. Tasks. And this is it. This is it. It is ready to go. Put little dots. So every day or as needed, I can come up with weekly things. So then what I do So what I do with this is I use these tasks to populate my dailies. So, and in fact, I'm going to quickly give these. So, I'm going to quickly give myself some weekly lines here so I can see. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now I have weekly list of weekly designations for this. So I'm going to use this, and if I decide something like this, okay, so this is the week of so this is next week, so we've got 30, 31, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I know I have book with Laura on the 3rd, so I'm going to put that here, put this here. And then when it comes time to make my dailies, I look at this list and I look at each column to see what I have, and I put it on my daily with my other things. All right, people. Well, that's really all I got to show you today for my January bullet journal. I am sick, but very excited for the new year. I do plan on filming a year in bullet journal spreads. I'm waiting until the year has fully finished. Once the year has fully finished, I will film that video, which is why I haven't done a December flip through yet. Next week's video is supposed to be my planner system / lineup. In a comment down below, let me know what you are most excited about for the new year. I'm very excited to take on my depth year. I'm actually speaking about it this Sunday, and that's all I've got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and we will see you again soon. Love and light always. Bye.